Listen, it's not all about new leads in your practice. You've got to flip your approach to marketing immediately if you want to survive in the next 12 months. So listen, today we're talking about one of the biggest mistakes I see practice owners make when it comes to leads and marketing, and why your goal should actually be to turn prospects and patients into raving fans instead. So I'm not going to waste any of your time getting into this one. I'm going to dive right in. Here's the big mistake. The big mistake when it comes to marketing your practice is this. It's focusing only on the new side of the business, new leads, new clients, new patients, new. And I think the reason this tends to happen to us is because we think that new is the way to more money. And there's definitely some truth to that, but it's such a narrow mindset. Because what happens is you end up feeling like you're in this never-ending hamster wheel, just trying to keep new patients coming through the door to make new money. You might be telling yourself, hey, the diary's empty. Like, I need more patients now. I need more new leads, new. So I better run some ads. But that's just a tactic, not a holistic strategy. There's no compounding effect. And then you're right back to where you started once you treat all the leads. Gets back to basics, doesn't it? It's exhausting. It's expensive, especially with the rising ad costs on social media being so crazy. It's counterintuitive. Now, in business, I personally never like to be in this reactive position of needing anything really, but especially not needing new leads to change my situation. It's stressful, it leads to reactive behavior, and that causes you to make rash decisions that, sure, there might be a short-term burst, but long-term it hurts you even more. Instead, I always try to be proactive and focus on building an ecosystem that creates raving fans that love my content and generates wild amounts of demand for my services. And the only way to do that is to nurture your prospects, and to do that by installing a system that does it automatically. You need to keep creating valuable content consistently so that your prospects get to know, like, and trust your brand over time. Now, that will position you as the only choice when they do finally come to choosing where they need to make an appointment when the time does come. And the more that your prospects like, share, and engage with your social media content, much like you're doing with mine now, the more that their friends will see it too. It creates a ton of what I call social proof, and it acts as the new age word of mouth. Because everyone wants to choose a service or product that's trusted by their friends and family. And when a future prospect sees their friends engaging with you and your content, that is a vote of big confidence for them to use your services as well. Now, here's another tip. When it comes to email, don't just email your leads one time if they don't schedule a consult. Don't just send them the occasional blog link or newsletter or reactivation notice. And don't view email as something to avoid. It's not spamming. Email is simply a channel to communicate with people on. Send valuable content to your database on email regularly. Include links back to your social media content in there so that your raving fans can then interact with you online, and then their friends will see it as well. What this does is it creates what we call a new client flywheel due to the system. The more clients you get, then the more clients you get. The more demand you get, the more demand you get. It's a self-fulfilling growing system after a while, but you've got to have a proactive system behind it. You've got to keep adding value to your audience. Deposit more than you withdraw, like a bank. Now, marketing can actually be compared to your relationship with your best buddy. It's about consistently and constantly connecting and adding value. It's not a pitch fest. Imagine if the only time you heard from your best friend was when they wanted a favor from you or they wanted to borrow money from you. You probably wouldn't stay friends for that long, would you? Now, the same applies to marketing your practice. The ratio of valuable content to promotion needs to be 3, 4, or even 5 to 1. You've got to earn the right to put a campaign in front of someone, and even then it needs to be carefully crafted and done in a classy way. It's like talking to a friend. Marketing should feel fun for them and fun for you. It's just a conversation. And I know you might be thinking, yeah, that's all good, Tristan, but I actually do need the secret to getting more new patients. But I'm telling you, this is the secret. This is the secret to having more patients than you ever know what to do with. Because when you're proactive and you're systemized and you stay in touch and you give more value than everyone else, you're creating a huge ecosystem of past, new, and future patients that'll fill your books over and over and over again. And I'm telling you that you'll reach a point where you start to get more appointments from your nurtured patients than from new patients from paid ads. That's when you know you've got things nailed and it just feels effortless. Now, one quick disclaimer. When I talk about all this nurturing and emailing and staying in touch, I am not suggesting that you do all of that manually, and I'm not suggesting you spam. We automate a huge amount of this for our clients so they never have to spend more than like 5 minutes a day just thinking about it. And we do this using our automated patients on demand system. It is preloaded with every ad, social media post, email, and text that you need to get an extra 30 to 50 plus new patients every month. All you've got to do is make a few fill-in-the-blank adjustments and you can start creating your very own ecosystem, your very own flywheel of raving fans and create huge demand for your services. Hey, if that sounds interesting to you, and I really hope it does, I'd love to invite you to book a demo call with my team by simply clicking the link, it's around here somewhere, or DMing me the word demo. On that call, what we'll do is this: we'll get super clear on your goals with your marketing, create a custom roadmap for your practice based on your situation and goals, and then demo our automated patients on demand system for you so you can see exactly how it would work in with you and exactly how it would achieve the goals that you want. So make sure you click around here somewhere or send me the word DM. I'll see you on the other side.